Good day, this is my project in SciTech, my favorite invention. What is the invention? X-ray belongs to a group of radiations called electromagnetic radiation. X-ray are produced by energy conversion when a fast-moving stream of electrons is suddenly decelerated in the target anode of an X-ray tube. The X-ray tube is made of Pyrex glass that encloses a vacuum containing two electrodes. Electrons are produced by the heated tungsten filament or cathode and accelerated by a high potential difference to hit the target anode where X are produced. Who invented it and when? The discovery of X-ray. Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen, a German physicist, discovered X-ray on November 8, 1895. He termed these rays as X-rays after the mathematical symbols for the unknown X were ultimately called Roentgen rays. First radiographed the human body, Bertha Roentgen hand. X-rays are produced by energy conversion when a fast-moving stream of electron is suddenly decelerated in the target of an X-ray tube. An X-ray tube is a special designed vacuum diode tube. The target of an X-ray tube is usually tungsten or an alloy of tungsten. Heat production in the X-ray tube is minimized by using the line focus principle and rotating anode. What problem did it solve? X-ray helps in medical purposes like radiography, used in dentistry, dental X-ray, fluoroscopy images. In today's world, doctors order X-ray to diagnose all sorts of problems, a broken bone, pneumonia, heart failure, and much more. Mammography, the standard screening method for the breast cancer, uses X-ray. We barely think about it. It's so ubiquitous. But not so long ago, a broken bone, a tumor, or a swollen object could not be found without cutting a person open. Wilhelm Roentgen, professor of physics in Würzburg, Bavaria, discovered X-rays in 1895 accidentally while testing whether cathode rays could pass through glass. His cathode tube was covered in heavy black paper, so he was surprised when an incandescent green light nevertheless escaped and projected onto a nearby fluorescent screen. Through experimentation, he found that the mysterious light would pass through most substances but leave shadows of solid objects. Because he did not know what the rays were, he called them X, meaning unknown rays. Roentgen quickly found that X-ray would pass through human tissue too, rendering the bones and tissue beneath visible. News of his discovery spread worldwide, and within a year, doctors in Europe and the United States were using X-ray to locate gunshots, bone fractures, kidney stones, and swallowed objects. Honor for his work poured in including. How does it affect society today? In education, health, communication, environment, and etc. X-ray may be invisible, but their impact on society today is very visible. In education, X-ray helps in learning tools. X-ray are used in science, physics, and medical education to help students understand the human body, bones, and internal structures. In training and professionals, medical and radiology students learn how to safely use X-ray machines and interpret images, building skilled healthcare workers. Research and innovation. X-ray technology supports studies in biology, chemistry, archaeology, and engineering. In fact, X-ray improves quality of education and advanced scientific knowledge. In health, X-ray also helps in diagnosis, where X-ray helps detect broken bones, lung diseases like pneumonia or tuberculosis, dental problems, and some cancers. Treatment support used in radiation therapy, planning, and guiding medical procedures. It is fast and affordable. Compared to other imaging tools, X-ray are relatively quick and accessible, especially in emergency situations. X-ray saves lives, enables early detection, and improves patient care through safe use is important due to radiation exposure. In communication, X-ray helps in medical communication, where X-ray images allow doctors clearly communicate a patient conditions to other health care professionals. Digital sharing. X-ray results can be stored and shared electronically, enabling remote consultation and telemedicine. It also helps in security communication, used in airports and shipping to communicate potential threats or prohibited items without opening baggage. In communication, X-ray enhances accuracy and speed of information sharing across sectors. In environment, it also helps in environmental testing. X-ray techniques analyze soil, water, and air samples to detect pollution and harmful elements. In material analysis, help study recycling processes and management by identifying materials and contaminants. Low environmental impact. When properly managed, X-ray use produces minimal waste compared to invasive testing methods. X-ray supports environmental protection and sustainable practices, though radiation safely and proper disposable are essential. These are the references. Oral Radiology, Principles and Interpretation, 6th edition, Stuart C. White and Michael J. Parowa. Christensen's Physics of Diagnostic Radiology, 4th edition. Oral Radiology, Principles and Interpretation, 5th edition. Stuart C. White and Michael J. Parowa. Essentials Dental of Radiography and Radiology, 3rd edition. By Eric Waits. Fundamental Physics of Radiology, W.J. Meredith, 3rd edition. Essentials of Oral and Maxillofacial Radiation, Penny R. Carjodkar. In conclusion, X-ray technology improves healthcare, strengthens education, enhances communication, helps protect the environment. It allows doctors to diagnose diseases early, helps students and researchers understand complex structures, enables fast sharing of information, and assists in monitoring environmental safely. Like all technology, it must be used in responsible, but its benefits to modern society are undeniable. It remains a valuable scientific tool that continues to improve the quality of life and promote societal development. Thank you and God bless.